I want to go over project number 5. This project, first question is saying to create this menu and then get a choice. I go to my VS Code. I go to my Xcode. In Xcode, I start a new project. So I say create a new project. I go to the Mac OS. I want to create an application here in the Xcode. I go to Mac OS. I click command line tool. I name it project 5. I change the language to C++. Next, and I create it. I want to write the code that does this. I go to my main function. So if I just run this, if I just run it, it displays hello world. I'm adding another statement here. I say using namespace std. So I can take out this std from here. For question 1, I start by Q1. I want to create the output. So I use a cout statement. I want to create this output here. I say cout, double left arrow, double quotations. I put a backslash in here, double quotation and semicolon. I put another cout statement, double left arrow, double quotations. I put backslash in here and I put a semicolon. Another cout statement, double left arrow, double quotations. I put backslash in here to go to the new line. Another cout statement, backslash in to go to the new line. So if I just run this code, you can see the output displays the menu. So I want to ask the user enter your choice and then calculate the average. I go back to my Xcode. I say cout, double left arrow, double quotations. I define an integer choice. And I say cn double right arrow choice. We have different exams here, so I can use an if statement to select the choice. I say if choices equal to 1, else if choice is equal to 2, else if choice is equal to 3. If the choice is 1 is when I have the math exams. So for the math exams, I have 2 scores. I define 2 other variables here. Score 1, score 2, and score 3. If the choice is 1, I want to get the 2 math exams. So I say cn double right arrow, score 1, and score 2. If the choice is 2, I say cn double right arrow, score 1, score 2, and score 3. So I add another score here, which is score 4. If the choice is 3, I say cn score 1, score 2, score 3, and score 4. For the average, I define another variable here, which is a double average. When I get these scores, I want to calculate the average and display it. If I have two scores, I can say average is equal to score 1 plus score 2, and I can divide it by 2. And I can display the average. I can say your average is double left arrow average intel. So if I have 3 scores, I get 3 scores. When I want to find the average, I can say average is equal to score 1 plus score 2 plus score 3 . And I divide it by 3. If choice is 3, then I have 4 scores. I can say average is equal to score 1 plus score 2 plus score 3 plus score 4, and I can divide it by 4. So let's try this code. If I run this, if I put 1 and 3, it says the average is 2. If I put 2, 3, and 4, the program exits. So when I put 2, I'm not displaying the average. I add that cout statement to display the average. I run it again. If I put 1 and 2, I get 1.5. If I put 2, 3, and 4, I get 3. If I put 3, 4, 5, and 6, I get 4.5. So the program is working. I can add another cout statement here. Please enter scores. Or I can say, please enter 2 scores. And for this one, I can say, please enter 3 scores. And for this one, I can say, please enter 4 scores. Let's try it. If I put 1 and 3, I get 2. If I put 2, 3, and 4, I get 3. If I put 3, I get 2, 3, 4, and 5, I get 3.5. So when the choice is 1, I put a comment here. We have math exams. When the choice is 2, we have computer science exams. When the choice is 3, no, when the choice is 1, we have math exams. When the choice is 2, we have computer science exam. When the choice is 3, we have physics exams. So let's try it. If I put 1 and I put 2 and 3, I get 2.5. So you can see the program is working. Let's take a look at question number 2. Question 2 says, we have a club, which is a sigma, omega, or kappa. So I just copied this requirement here, my Xcode to start with. I use a cout statement to create this menu. I say cout. I put / in here. I put another cout. I put another / in here. I put another cout here. And another / in here. I create the menu first. When I want to get the choice, I create a character choice. I name it user choice. I say cn user choice. After I get the choice, the choice can be either A, B, or C. I say if user choice is equal to A, then I have sigma club. Else if user choice is equal to B, I have omega club. Else if user choice is equal to C, I have kappa club. So if the user choice is A, I want to get the gender and age. When the user choice is A, I say cout double left arrow, enter your gender. I say cn double right arrow gender. The gender should be a character. I say cout double left arrow, and I get the age. I want to check to see if some conditions met. I define an integer age. I say if gender is equal to M, which means it's a male, and age is greater than 21. Then I say cout you are a member. So else I say cout so with this condition, I'm checking to see if it's male and he's over 21. If it's male, this means male and over 21. Then you remember. For Omega, we can have like a similar logic. So I copy this code. I put it here. When the choice is B, you must be a female. I say if gender is if and teenager. So if the age is greater than, for example, 12, and age is less than 20, and if, then we can say member, otherwise not member. For choice C, it must be male or female and over 30. I can say if it's a male, age is over than 30. I can put or here. Gender equal to if I put this condition for C. And I put this condition for B. So for C, if we have a male or female and over 30, we say if it's male or female and age is over 30, then you remember. First one is sigma, then we have omega, and then we have kappa. Let's try this. I'm getting an error here. I have a problem here. I'm missing a double quotation. I run it again. So for question 1, if I put 1 and 1 and 2, I get the average. For clubs, if I put A and I put male and 23, it says you remember. If I run my program again, if I put 1, 1, and 1, I get that. If I put 1, it exists. If I run my program again, if I put 1, 1, and 1, if I put B and I put female and I put 13, it says you're not qualified. So let's take a look at choice. Let's look at when the choice is B. For the B, your gender has to be female. I changed this one to female. And teenager. So for teenager, age can say it can be greater than 12. And age can be less than 20. For C, male or female over 30. Male or female, let's try it again. If I put A and I put male and I put 23, it says you remember. If I put B and I put female and I put 24, you're not qualified. If I put B and I put female and I put 14, you remember. If I put C and I put, for C you must be male. If I put male and I put 34, you remember. If I put C and I put female and I put 12, you're not qualified. So the program is working. So with this is AND. With this AND, you can check to see if this condition is true. It means this is male. We have a male and the age is over 21. For the B with this AND, this is AND. You can check to see if it's a female and its age is over 12 and age is less than 20. For choice C, I'm checking to see if the gender is male or female and age is greater than 30, then it's a member. Let's take a look at the question number 3. Let's take a look at question number 3. Question 3 says write a program for all choices. Copy and paste all 3 outputs. I want to create this menu. I go back to my Xcode. The question is asking you to use the members of IOMAN IP. So the IOMAN IP has some functions that we can use. So I want to first create the first line. I use a cout statement. Let's take out the other code first. I comment out my other code. I say cout double left arrow, set W20. I say set fill dash, and then I put nothing there. I say double left arrow, double quotations, a 7-Eleven convenience store. I put double left arrow and I repeat this code. I put an end L to go to the new line. I say cout double left arrow, double quotations, drinks, and I go to the new line. I say cout double left arrow, double quotations. I put soda, which is big S, double left arrow. I say set W. I create a box of size 20. I put the set fill dot. And I put the soda price. I define a double variable, soda price, which is 1.35. So I go all the way and I include the library that I need, which is IOMAN IP. If I run this code, if I run this code, I'm getting the first line. So after I display the convenience store, if I run this code again, I'm saying set W20, set fill dash, I put empty string there. I'm getting the first line, second line, soda. I want to also display water. I put another cout statement, double left arrow, water, which is W. I put double left arrow. I copy this code. For the water, I have water price, which is 1.10. I also have double sand price, which I have 10 and 12. Sand price 10, which for the 10 is 3.45. And sand price 12. For the 12 is 3.85. So I have the soda price. I have the water price. I display the sandwiches. I display 10-inch and 12-inch. I can use a code like this. This is 10 inches. This one is 12 inches. So I have sand price 10 and I have sand price 12. I asked the user how many drinks. I say C and double right arrow. I get drinks. No. So I need to define a variable integer, which is drinks num. I want to ask the user what kind of drink. I put a CNS statement, drink type. Drink type will be a character. Which can be either a soda or water. I want to ask the user how many sandwiches. I use a CNS statement to get the sand num, which the sand num is an integer. I want to ask the user what size of sandwiches. I want to get the sand size, which is an integer. So after I get this, I want to calculate the bill. I say double bill is equal to, I have drinks num times, if I have water or soda, the price is different. So now I want to calculate the bill. I can say if when I ask this data, I have the number of drinks. I have the type of the drink. I have number of sandwiches and I have size of the sandwich. So I can say bill is equal to drinks num, but I can create two different bills. I can say double drink bill equal to 0 and sand bill equal to 0. I say if drink type is S or drink type is big S, it means we have soda. Then I can say drink bill equal to how many drinks we have, which is drinks num times. If it's a soda, then we can use the price of soda, which is soda price. So I can use something like this for water. If it's W or if it's big W, drink bills will be drinks num times water price. So for the drink, we have the bill. But for the sandwich, I can say if sand size is equal to 10, sand bill is equal to sand num times sand price, sand bill. No, if it's 10-inch, then we have sand price 10. Sand price 10. But if the sand size is 12, then we have sand price 12. So if I run this program, let's see what happens. For the bill, I can say double bill is equal to sand bill plus green bill. I can say cout your total bill is equal to double left arrow bill. And before that, I say fixed set precision to, and I run it. If I put one drink, which is a soda, and one sandwich, which is 10, I get 4.8, which one soda and one 10-inch will be 3.45 and $1, 4.45, which is 480. If I run my program again, and I put 2 water and I put 1, 12, I get 6. Two water is $2 and 2.2 and 3.85. Which is $6.05. So the program is working. Let's take a look at the last question. It says we want to assign a letter grade. Last question says we want to assign a letter grade based on the following scaling chart. Enter your score, and then you will get either A, B, C, or D, or F. I go back to my Xcode. I want to create this output. I say question 4. Cout, enter your score. I say CN score. When I get this score, I can put some if conditionals here. I say if score is greater than 0 and score is less or equal to 60. Then I cout if. I say else if score is greater or equal to 60 and score is less equal to 70. I cout D. And I can repeat this code. I say if the score is between 70 and less than 80, I cout C. If it's between, I have if, I have D, I have C. So 0 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, s- 60 to 70, 70 to 80, and then 80 to 90. I get B. Ninety to 100. Let's try this. If I run my program, if I put 30, it displays F. If I put 60, it displays F. If I put 89, it displays B. If I put 100, becomes A. I want to display this line, so I can put this line here. And I put the cout statement. If I run this and I put 24, If I run it again, and I put 57, it says your score is F. So if it's between 57 as F. If I put 75, I get C. If I put 95, so the program is working. I want you guys to finish this project. If you have any questions, let me know.